all. Tonight I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you of the game Scattergories Categories. This game is kind of a spin-off slash sequel of the very popular game Scattergories that came out in 2013. So let's take the plastic off and go ahead and get started. Here's a close-up of the box for you. Excuse the glare. As you can see, the game is recommended for ages 12 and up. It takes about 25 to 35 minutes to play, and it's recommended for 2 to 4 players. The box is very much inspired by the original Scattergories game and looks really similar to the original boxing. So let's go ahead and take the top off and see what the inside looks like. I don't know what that light problem was. So let's go ahead and take the top off and see what the inside of the box looks like. Here we have the instructions. It looks like the first thing on top is the word challenge cards, 2 stacks, a timer, you can see just 1 page front and back, and there apparently are not a ton of game pieces, which makes sense because the original Scattergories didn't have that many game pieces either. There are 125 challenge cards, which means 250 ways to play, pretty much. That could affect replayability, I guess, if you played all 250 times, but likely by the time you did that, you would have forgotten the answers you gave during your first few rounds, so that probably helps with the replayability. As you can see, it's just a phrase like the capital, and then on the side it says anything to do with Washington, D.C. So these are the letters used in the game, and then this is kind of more of a description of the kind of words you're supposed to pair up with these letters. The timer, as usual in games. The card stand, referring back to those handy-dandy instructions we found on top, we see that the way gameplay is supposed to go is everyone gets a score sheet, which I just realized is a score sheet on the front and back of each page, which is super nice because in my original Scattergories game, we ran out of all of our scorecards and had to print off our own. So that's nice. So everyone gets that and like a pencil or a pen or something. The top card is chosen, placed in the little holder. In this case it's Let's Roll. You place it where everybody can see it. And everyone copies down Let's Roll vertically in the left hand column of their score sheet. And kind of playing card as well. The actual kind of category, these are the letters you use, but more of the category itself is things with wheels. So each person will have Let's Roll down the side of their paper, and corresponding with each letter they have to come up with something with wheels. So for the L they might play Lamborghini, and for the R it might be Red Child's Wagon, something like that, so you do it for all of them. You get 2 minutes per round, and that seems like a lot of time. So if you play this a lot, you might want to cut that down. But once you're done, everybody compares their answers, and it kind of just works the same way as regular Scattergories. It's the first person to 25 points wins the game, and basically it's just if you come up with a unique word that does fit the category and fits the letter, unique meaning no one else playing came up with the same word, then you get a point. If you came up with the same word as someone else, neither of you get the point. And if it's a recurring letter like all 3 of these L's, then you have to come up with a unique word for each of the L's. And that's about it. It's a pretty simple game. It looks and I'll be back in a little bit and let you know how it goes, do a mini review for you. So, see you then. Three of us played in total, and it took having 3 of us about 20-ish minutes, I would say. I forgot to actually check the time, but about 20-ish minutes to play 4 rounds, which is when one of us won. I would say it's very simple, but that's good for a party game, which is definitely what this is primarily meant for. I would say it's perhaps even a little bit easier than the regular Scattergories. Of the people that I played it with, one of us preferred it to regular Scattergories. Myself, I liked it a little bit less than regular Scattergories, and the third person thought it was about the same as regular Scattergories. And we all ranked it right around a 7 or 8 out of 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, obviously. So yeah, I would definitely say check it out, give it a try, take it to a party, play with some friends. I think anyone would enjoy it, but if you really like regular Scattergories, like I do, then definitely check it out. It's definitely the same game you know and love, but with a little bit of a twist. And if you've kind of gone through most of the list and stuff and regular Scattergories,